Martell had a bold plan to make Arionne the new star, but Carlos King stepped in and shut it down, leaving fans stunned and insiders buzzing. This decision has stirred major controversy, and the fallout is only just beginning. Sometimes, the real drama isn't what we see on screen, it's what happens behind the cameras. And this latest clash between Carlos King, Martell, and Arionne proves it. Martell wanted Arionne front and center. He believed she had the energy, charisma, and talent to lead the show and bring in a younger, more engaged audience. Arionne had already been making waves with her personality and presence, and Martell saw her as a potential game changer. His vision was clear. He wanted her to become the next big star. But Carlos King said no. Insiders revealed that King worried a sudden switch would upset the balance of the show and alienate longtime fans who were already attached to the main cast. He also believed that pushing Arionne too fast could create behind-the-scenes tension and even risk her long-term success. Still, Martell pushed hard, arguing that the show needed bold moves to stay relevant. Fans on social media seemed to agree, hyping up Arionne's potential and demanding she get more screen time. The buzz was undeniable, but King held firm, and that's where the real tension lies. This wasn't just about one cast member. It was about power, vision, and control. Martell wanted change. King wanted stability. Their clash created one of the biggest behind-the-scenes showdowns yet. The fallout has been messy. Arionne herself was reportedly disappointed but professional. She understood it wasn't personal, just strategy. Some cast members quietly supported her rise, while others were relieved it didn't happen, worried about losing their spotlight. Meanwhile, fans exploded online. Memes, hashtags, and debates turned the denial into a viral moment. Some say King blocked Arionne out of favoritism. Others believe he's protecting her for a bigger debut later. Either way, the audience has made it clear. They want more of Arionne, so what happens next? There are a few possibilities. Arionne could keep building her role slowly, gaining more moments until the timing is right for her big break. A compromise might happen where she gradually becomes more central without shaking up the whole cast. Or she could branch into her own projects, maybe even a spin-off fueled by her rising popularity. And let's not forget the wild card fan power. In today's world, fans can push producers to make changes faster than expected. If the audience keeps demanding Arionne, her rise could happen sooner than anyone planned. Here's the bottom line. Carlos King's decision wasn't just a no. It was a reminder of how much control producers really have. But it also set the stage for a bigger story, because Arionne's journey is far from over. This isn't just a behind-the-scenes dispute. It's a battle over the future of the show, and it could change everything. And the story doesn't stop there. Behind the cameras, the tension between Martell and Carlos King is still simmering. Insiders claim that Martell hasn't given up on his vision and is quietly looking for new ways to push Arionne into the spotlight. He believes her popularity is too strong to ignore, and that sooner or later, the show will have to give the fans what they want. On the other side, Carlos King remains focused on the long-term strategy. For him, it's about protecting the show's brand, keeping the cast balanced, and making sure every move is timed for maximum impact. This power struggle is far from resolved, and every production meeting reportedly feels like a battle of ideas, control, and influence. Meanwhile, Arionne continues to rise. Even without the lead role, her screen time is making an impression. She's building her own fan base, growing her presence on social media, and positioning herself as a star in the making. Some insiders even suggest that the delay could end up being her greatest advantage, allowing her to refine her image and step into the spotlight stronger than ever. What looked like a setback might actually be a setup for a much bigger breakthrough. The fan reaction has only intensified the pressure. Online campaigns, trending hashtags, Okay, and constant debates keep the spotlight on Arionne, whether the producers want it there or not. Every episode is now watched with extra attention to her role. And fans dissect every detail to see if she's being groomed for a bigger future. The more the audience demands her, the harder it will be for Carlos King and the production team. To hold her back. In entertainment, timing is everything. Arionne's rise